Oh, hey. Well, what was I supposed to do? It brought me right there. Ooh, I'm really interested. There seems to be like something going on with Antinora here and Vinsfeld. More to Vinsfeld than meets the eye. I'm really curious to see what they do with Vinsfeld here. Especially because like he and Brad were once friends or something. Like they're kind of doing stuff with the members of Odessa. I can't wait. Get frozen. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Looks like a guard robot is positioned there. It's almost as if they'd expected us. Yeah, it's Odessa. The alchemic plant. Oh, this is the music we heard in the Verucasis. Ba-ba-bum-bum. I gotta start doing more battles. I feel like I've been skipping too many encounters. I mean, the game is, like, still not hard, so I don't feel under-leveled necessarily, but I do feel like I've been doing less battles. Because mostly I've been skipping battles with, like, enemies I fought before. I will probably try to change that, though. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Dude, I never see them coming. Persona 5. They're my last surprise. I never see them coming. Never see it coming. Man, that's a great game. I gotta play Persona 5 again. Oh, beautiful 758. Alright, note to self. Nova, which I thought you would have learned from the first time you did this. Freeze does not work on these robot enemies. Whatever you would call them. Bazooka 2 OP, please nerf. Alright, don't run so much, because these things come out of nowhere. They're just there when you least expect. Hello, I can't go this way yet. It's like basically impossible to get away from them. I was just saying how I need to do more battles, but still. See how flame does. I don't know if just every element they're resistant to, or if it's just ice. Alright, I'm pretty sure just magic in general is no bueno on these enemies. I mean, it's fine because Ashley and Brad just get one-hit kills. Don't you dare. Just let me go through this door. Oh, okay. This is, I recognize what this is. Didn't I? This is where I came from, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, and those respawn. Joy, oh joy. Alright, there is a way to get away from them. It's just really hard. Don't use the analog stick here. Analog stick is actually harder to get through with it. Go this way. Hey, turn the other way. Dude, I'm getting firewall PTSD from this. My Star Ocean 3 firewall knowledge. I mean, it'll be better if this game didn't crash here. Let's hope. Bum 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 bum. Dude, that's a sick crate animation. I love the multiple stabs from Ashley. I love Ashley's weapon. Ashley's like weapon of choice is sick. I love the bayonet. It's awesome. Okay, Nova, which way are you gonna go now? Not down there, that's a dead end. My instincts tell me this way. I don't know what's near the red one, but this is the way I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna fight you because I said I have to do more battles anyway. At least a perk of on-field encounters is no random. Yeah, exactly, that's pretty good. I like, some games do that have random encounters and they're like, for this dungeon, we're gonna have no random encounters. Tales of Eternia did that for Shadow's dungeon. I think Tales of Destiny also did it for a dungeon as well. Dude, Ashley's been getting crit for days. He just can't be stopped. Ashley's too powerful. He's more powerful than Brad at this point. With all these crits he's stacking up. Dude, where has this franchise been like my whole life? I only just got into Wild Arms and it's been like a ton of fun. Like the lore, the world building, the dungeons. The dungeons are honestly like the best part. Dungeons are usually really fun and innovative. I'm so excited to play the others. And more of this game, because this game's been great. Nothing's up this way. No, please leave me alone. I got places to be. Wild Arms 3 should be fun, because that's apparently another one of people's favorites. The consensus is 1 and 3 are like most people's favorites. Every now and then you'll see someone say 2. 2 gets more of a bad rap though. Which, for, I mean, reasons I can fathom, but I don't think they're a big deal personally. Because like I was saying before, the translation isn't as bad as people say, outside of Liz sections of the game. Which means so far we only saw Liz and Ard twice. So I mean, that's not too bad. I'm sure we'll see them a few more times, but even still. Yeah, 3 should be interesting, because 3 is, if not Wild Arms 1, then 3 is most people's favorite. I feel like a lot of people... The consensus is, like, 1... A lot of people like 1 because of the nostalgia, which is fair. And it's also the first one, so there are going to be people nostalgic, but I don't even think Wild Arms 1 is, like, only loved for nostalgia. I still think Wild Arms 1, for the most part, holds up. I mean, I played it for the first time, like, a month ago. I started that playthrough, like, in June, I think. And I recently finished it. I played this one immediately after, which shows you how much I loved it. So, I mean, there's gonna be people who are like, oh yeah, Wild Arms 1 is great. And for good reason, because it was a good game. It was really fun. Very, very top tier PS1 game. Game in general. Wild Arms 2 is my favorite of the trio. 3 is the most popular. Yeah, 3 is really popular. 3 is on the PS2, so... It's like, it was like the entrance to PS2 era of Wild Arms. It was like the first full 3D game. Because this game has like, it has like the 3D character models in battle, but like the sprites are still 2D and they're on the 3D world. But 3 is like the first one with like full 3D. And it's got like the cell shaded look, which looks pretty good. Also, it's just, if not Wild Arms 1, from my research, it's most people's favorite, if not the first one. And like I said, every now and then you'll see people be like, oh, Wild Arms 2 is my favorite. I think it's very unfair to Wild Arms 2 if people just dismiss it as bad because of the translation. Because it's got so much good in it. It's got so much good in it. And Wild Arms 1's translation isn't exactly stellar, so... Me being like, what, 15 hours in this game? Something like that? I am, like, of the opinion that it's wrong to dismiss this game just for the translation. Because the translation is not even that terrible. It's not, like, amazing, but it's not terrible. And also, Wild Arms 1 didn't have much of a better translation. Its translation was questionable too, but I still enjoyed it. Now, what's going to be interesting is playing Wild Arms 4 and 5. There are very few people who talk about 4 and 5. I'm sure they have their following, but there are very few people who talk about those. So, I'm interested to get to those. Apparently 5 is like a culmination of all the games. Like, it has a ton of references. That's all I really know. But 4 and 5 are like rarely talked about, and they're also like not on modern consoles, which probably has part of the reason of why they're not talked about much. They're just stuck on PS2. Wow, this seems a bit much. Where's Rain when you need her? If we can confuse the enemy by using this machine, our mission will become a lot easier. This looks like a job for me. I'll take care of this. You guys need to go on the deepest depths. After I finish here, I'll follow. We'll operate independently for a time. Brad. I understand. Then we'll meet up at the deepest depths. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay. So we don't have Brad for this. Leave this to me and go. I'll catch up with you later. Alright. Cool, cool. You got that, Brad. Can we leave Brad all by himself? I decided to have faith in my friends, but... I don't know, Ashley. Brad is hiding something, probably. I'm not saying he's just a traitor, but he's probably hiding something. Who knows, dude? I don't know if it's safe. Oh, hello. Can I burn this or freeze it? Ah, there we go. Yo, is that Lamina's Mega Magic Tester? I just got a Lunar 2 flashback there. I just got reminded of the Magic Tester boss. Didn't even look that much like it, but it just reminded me of it. The way it exploded. 4 is the black sheep for also being so experimental, with 5 seen as refining of stuff of 4 introduced, being a series homage. Interesting, so 4 is the black sheep. Didn't they, like, change the combat system? Not too much on the don't, like, tell me too much about the combat, but didn't they, like, refine the combat for 4? I think 4 and 5 use, like, a different... It's still turn-based, but they use, like, a different combat system somewhat. Like, it's very different from the first 3, while the first 3 are just straight-up turn-based. I think 4 and 5, like, reinvent the combat a little bit. Again, I did my research on this series, but I don't know that much. I know, like, nothing about 4. All I know about 5 is it's like a 10th anniversary game, so it, like, pays homage to all the other games. I know a little bit about 3, because I technically played 3 when I was younger. Never finished it, but I played a little bit of 3, so I know, like, the character names of 3. Like, I know the main character's name Virginia. And I know the other 3. But that's about it, because technically, 3 is technically a game I played, just never finished it. So that's also why I'm excited to play it again. Oh, is someone inside? They're saying something I must know. They're transmitting. I can't read. Hi, buddy. Hello, anything here? Oh, wait, what's this? Wait. Important top secret code book. It says there's a memo here. Okay. Am I gonna have to memorize that? Hang on. This is a bit scummy, but I don't care. You guys can't see, but I literally just took a picture of this in case I need it. I doubt I will, but you never know. PS1 game and all. Wait, is this the same code? ZSUG? Yeah, it's the same exact code. Alright. 4 introduces the hex system. You can see the rest yourself, but it's a big revamp. Interesting. I did hear that 4 like revamped the combat. I look forward to playing it. I'm just excited to play all the games. I've confirmed we're playing 3 immediately after 2. I've confirmed that. I'm contemplating about the rest. I have 2 options of what I'm going to do about the rest of the game. I'm gonna play all of them eventually. We play 2. We're definitely diving into 3 immediately after. Now, the question is, it's gonna depend on how I feel at the end of Wild Arms 3. I am debating if I should just, like, take a small break. It wouldn't be a big break, but a small break and then play 4 and 5 back-to-back. Or I just play 3, 4, and 5 back-to-back, and then we just take a big Wild Arms break. Just that way, so I'm like, hey, I played all the mainline games. And then I can take a long break of Wild Arms, and then eventually play Alter Code F and XF somewhere down the line. Those are my 2 options on what to do with the Wild Arms franchise. It's mostly thanks to the fact that there are, like, no new games releasing until November that I care about. Like, my next new release is Star Ocean Second Story R, which comes out in November, so I have plenty of free time. Hence why this is my proposal of what to do with the series. But yeah, you can look forward to Wild Arms 3 happening after this playthrough. If I do 4 and 5 immediately after 3, will depend on how I feel at the end of 3. I guess also how long they take should be a factor as well. I'm invested in the series, and I only played 1 game and half of, or however much of this one. But I'm, like, invested. I wanna have the Wild Arms knowledge, you know? This series is interesting to me, just from seeing it. It's also been a long time coming as well. Like, I've been wanting to play Wild Arms 1 and 2 for so long. So long to the fact that I had them on my PS3, and I'm playing this on my PS5. Like, I had them purchased on my PS3 because of how much I planned to play them eventually. But then I ended up not playing those versions, and I just played the PS5 version. I'm playing the PS5 version now, and I played it for Wild Arms 1 as well. But I had these purchased on my PS3, which goes to show how long these were in my backlog. And they were only like $5 anyway. I came from here, didn't I? No, I didn't come from here. I don't think. Here I came from. Yes, I did. Let me try maybe jumping down here. Oh, never mind. You can't. Loka can't swim. I'm too busy talking about the series. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's fine. Eventually, I'll figure it out. Ooh, door. Door? A password style lock is set. Are you really gonna make me set all those numbers? There's no way. Yeah. Alright, get me out of this. I don't know no password. Probably gotta do a little more searching. I don't know what all those numbers were for, though. If they weren't just a password. Maybe it's like a hint for a password. Oh, maybe these are 3 different passwords. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can I fit 13 letters? Is that 13? Yeah, 13. Can I fit 13 letters in that other door? Maybe those are 3 different passwords. I opened it and I was like, what is this? It's nonsense. Let me see this. Okay, no, I can only fit 12. Get me out of this. I want to see if there's like anything else I can look around for, and then go back to that later. I couldn't see because the stupid thing was blocking. How dare you, Media Vision? Who do you think you are? But yeah, I'm not like, again, I am promising to play Wild Arms 3 immediately after 2. At this point, I'm not promising to play 4 and 5 immediately after 3, but it's a possibility. I mean, if I play 4, I'm going to play 5 immediately after. So it's either I take a small break after 3, or I just continue and get all the main lines knocked out. Before the year is over, too. So by the end of 2023, I would have played every single mainline Wild Arms game. And at that rate, I'll only need XF and Alter Code F, which I would get to later because, you know, too much Wild Arms. Oh, this is, Oh, is someone inside? They're saying something I must know. They're transmitting. Right, this is where we came from. So, like... transmitting. Alright, I was running and I had no way to stop my momentum. Heavy rip. I honestly hate that I don't have Brad, because Luca and Tim are like the worst ones for this. Like they're magic. These enemies are like resistant to magic, so the fact that I lost Brad is kind of a downgrade. Makes these battles take just a tad bit longer, although not much because the battles are like laughably easy in this game.